in its similarity. Li Xuerui, 24 years of age, from Chongqing in Sichuan province. A total of 122 weeks as world #1, her win-loss record for the year. This is her 5th final of the year. Her previous 4 finals, she won the Denmark Super Series, defended her title there, and has lost in the final of the Malaysia Super Series, the Asian Championships, and the Chinese Taipei Grand Prix Gold. Now, as you can see, all of her matches in 2 straight games. Last 2 matches against seeded players. Quarter-final against the #3 seed Sung Ji-hyun, and the semi-final yesterday against the 2-time beaten finalist Wang Shexian. Well, Wang Shexian suffered a very nasty injury and really shouldn't have played on, but the new BWF rules regarding giving walkovers or retiring partway through a match against a player from the same country affected her badly. So here, the defending champion, the #1 seed, since the seeding was done, she's gone down to #2 in the world ranking. A year ago, she beat Akane Yamaguchi in the final. Bronze medalist at the Olympic Games, silver at this year's World Championships. This her 5th final of the year, like her opponent, a 5th final of the year. Now, it was the second round where she really had problems. In fact, she came from 13-15 down against the Malaysian T Jing-yi to win that 3rd game. And in the semi-final yesterday against the #7 seed Wang Yihan, the 2011 winner. Well, if you were with us, you would have enjoyed that one. She was very impressive indeed. So this is the 12th meeting between these 2 players. The last time they met, the last time was in the semi-final of the Malaysian Super Series. Hour and 7 minutes for that 3 game. Li Xuerui has won the last 5 occasions. Last time Saina Nehwal actually beat her opponent was in the final of the Indonesia Super Series of 2012. That's 3 years, 5 months ago. And won in 3 games. Now, if you ask me which of these 2 players was in better form this year, I would definitely say Saina Nehwal, but with the head-to-head statistics like that, Steen, where does that put your favourite tag then?
Yeah.
Sorry,
probably one of the players won't be happy to have my favourite tag on them, because I've been pretty much wrong in all my predictions this tournament here. I say I would go with Li Xuerui, but I've questioned Saina the last 2 matches, and wrongly so. I just feel that Li Xuerui has returned to form.
So the defending champion, Saina Nehwal of India, far side of the court against the Olympic champion and 2-time former champion here, Li Xuerui. Oh, there you go.
The thing is, if you look at this, the strength of schedule here in the tournament, Saina has played better opponents, in my opinion. We don't really know much about the match from the semi-final, because Wang Shexian was injured, so the 2-game victory there, we can't really tell much from that.
No, that's a very good point.
And the quarterfinal was against Sung Ji-hyun. It was a convincing win, 2 straight games, but we have the Koreans under suspicion for having played a lot lately and be a little bit tired here, coming directly from the Korean Masters.
Not only that, Sung Ji-hyun retired at about 1-all in the first game in the French Super Series, and then retired injured, I think, last week, didn't she?
So the victories of Li Xuerui is of course good, but we don't know how much we should rate them. Whereas Saina, as you said, only were in trouble against Ti Jing-yi and got some very good victories against Nozomi Okuhara and Wang Yihan, whom she had quite a bad record against.
Yeah.
So it might be closer than I would think.
Oh yes, that is very good play.
Yeah, just to follow up on what we discussed regarding Sung Ji-hyun, she retired in French Open in the first round against Ti Jing-yi, and the first round of the Korean Masters against Chen Sao-Kwan from Chinese Taipei. So
Coming back from injury.
yes,
Yeah, I thought so. Oh,
great
yes.
shot.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Quite a big strapping Saina has got on that right calf muscle there.
Yeah, it seems to have got bigger every day.
Exactly. That was what I was thinking. They should sort of inform us how much tape they use every day.
It's interesting, though, that she's now got funding to have her own physio travel with her. Well,
Yeah.
certainly her own physio assigned to her. Whether he or she travels with her, I'm not terribly sure, but
Of course, also a lot of tape on Li Xuerui.
oh, service fault called. Racket not facing in a downward direction. Oh, it's a great backhand. It's a good rally. Missed it.
Quite. That service fault called there, I would have been a bit more at ease with it had it been international
Yes.
service judge and umpire. I mean, she really has no advantage in the women's singles, and she hasn't been called the two matches that we've seen so far.
And when you think the last match, the mixed doubles final, there were two international umpires, one as umpire and one as service judge. So there must be.
Yeah, the problem is, of course, that here in China, there's so many Chinese participants in the final that
Yeah, fair
it
point.
would have to be all international umpires
Yeah.
in order to achieve that I'm not sure that there are 10 international umpires present here. That's
No.
out.
So the challenge by Saina Nehwal. Here we go. Out. Oh, a miss hit. Turns out to be a perfect shot. 11-6 the advantage to the Olympic champion over the defending champion. Yeah, what do you do about that? Not a lot you can do.
Vimal Kumar, the coach of Saina Nehwal, he got up immediately and took 2 giant steps onto court. He was there planning to use all of his allotted time. Definitely have seen something. We noticed with some of the other Chinese ladies singles players that Xuerui was in the coaching chair together with Chen Jin. This time it's Zhong Bo, who is, as far as I'm concerned, the head of the singles department, both men's and women's singles. And then with 2 disciplined coaches, Chen Jin in the women's singles and Xia Xuanzi in the men's singles.
Oh, that's great retrieving. Oh, she did it.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. From the Olympic champion. Look how Saina Nehwal
One side,
turns.
the other side,
Yeah.
and back again. Hope she doesn't get dizzy. A great comeback in the next rally. And that's one of the traits of Saina. So tough mentally.
Oh, that's gone way long.
I think the lift from Xuerui was really short. Great lift.
Look at that. Seems to me as if Xuerui can somehow read the Saina Nehwal shots better than other players. She seems to be moving to where the number 1 seed is hitting it before she's even hit it.
I mean, we saw the head-to-head 9-2, and I know at other tournaments I've commented that I feel that Xuerui has been perhaps the biggest underachiever this year.
Yeah.
And we knew at the Denmark Open that there were reason for that. She's been struggling with injuries. I really rate her highly as a great save there.
Yeah.
But definitely amongst the top 3 players in the world. We must say Carolina Marin, and then I say that Xuerui is there when she's in form. And who's number 3 then? Well, there's some changes in that position. Sometimes it's Saina, sometimes it's Ratchanok Intanon. Sometimes it's one of the 2 other Chinese players.
Tai Tzu Ying.
Tai Tzu Ying, perhaps, but hasn't really been able to get her best game going at the big occasions. I had big expectations for her in Jakarta.
Oh, look at that. Well, just seems to me that Xuerui in total control at the moment.
Yeah.
It's gone wide.
And when she is in form, she has such good shot quality and moves better than Saina Nehwal. So it's really, really hard for Saina to play Xuerui. Did she play her at the Olympics, or was it Wang Yihan that Saina lost to?
Saina lost to Wang Yihan.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of fistfuls of game point opportunities. That's gone wide, so.
Yeah. When I saw the draw here, I was looking forward to see a semi-final between Carolina Marin and Xuerui, but Wang Xishan got the better of Carolina Marin in the quarters, so
yeah,
none of that. She's been dominant here in the first game, though.
So 21-12, opening game to the 2-time former champion. Just 16 minutes required for game number 1.
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult for Saina Nehwal to come back in this match, the way I see it.
Well, if anybody can, it's Saina Nehwal, because she's such a fighter.
She's been trailing in most of the rallies, and I mean, she's better trailing than almost any other player, still able to play with quality, but I see a little bit of the same scoreline in the second game. Wouldn't surprise me. I think she has to try to take control of the rallies, come out and trying to direct the rallies, Saina Nehwal. I just don't think she'll be successful.
And when you say control the rallies,
Yeah.
just explain that a little bit more.
Yeah, to hit the better clears, to be the first one to hit downwards, to put Li Xuerui under so much pressure that Saina can exclude 1-2 corners from her next movement, her next shot.
Yeah.
But I feel that the defense of Li Xuerui is actually strong enough to prevent that.
But you see, that rally, I know it's only a short rally,
Yeah.
but there she was doing precisely
Exactly.
that. The drop shot, and then followed that up with
Yeah.
the smash,
Yeah.
so that, her opponent is really doing the chasing and
Yeah.
having to play the ordinary shots, as
Yeah.
it were.
That was long.
Called
Yeah.
on.
But she was so quick at Li Xuerui, and that change of pace, that's gonna hurt Saina, I think. Well played.
Good smash, very
Yeah.
good smash. Good use of the body smash. There's Vimal Kumar. When you talk about change of pace with Li Xuerui, are you talking about pace of movement or pace of shot or both?
Yeah, it was actually both this time, because she was in many ways reading that shot to her forehand corner, but also trying to make a quick shot. Well played.
Yeah, it's lovely. And she'd hit the most beautiful tight spinning net shot earlier on. No, we're not seeing it. Just the final drop shot. Because that was an area that I was thinking about, Steen, whether it was wise or not for Saina Nehwal to try and play the net a little bit more, or
Yeah.
whether that's too dangerous against Li Xuerui.
But she has to play the net. She has to win the net, because, I mean, she's not, in my opinion, stronger than Li Xuerui in open space, so to speak.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
And you saw that she took over, Li Xuerui, she took over the last 3 shots in that rally,
Yeah.
and it was just clinical. Very deceptive shot. It's not like Saina was far away from it. It was just, she couldn't guess where it was coming. Now she's taking over. Oh, great interception. The problem is with starting out with the drop shot is that it's actually quite easy to take countermeasures against that, because you just play it back at the net, and then it's nullified. It's not so easy as I would like it to be, but it's efficient.
Missed it, overdone it. And that's the sort of provoked error that you talk about, because in that opening game, I thought Li Xuerui, as you've also just concurred with me, her defence was so good that I think Saina is trying to go for the perfect winner.
Yeah.
And in doing so, oh, that's just outrageous. What a fabulous shot. Hit the top of the tape. I thought it was going to go wide, but deflected by the net cord, it came back in, landed on the line.
That's why. strange mistakes.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we have to give credit to Saina and to Vimal Kumar, because they've definitely discussed important matters and good tactical points. But Xuerui doesn't come across as she's won the first game. It's like she's lost the first game.
And you see these errors, I mean, I have a little theory about it, because of her injury problems, I don't think Xuerui has been able to train as hard as she did in preparation for the London Olympics. And I think there is an issue with her stamina. And I think that she's got it in her own mind that, okay, she's won the first game quite easily, but now she's sort of, oh crikey, I don't want these long rallies, you know, trying to hit the lines, and in trying to hit the lines, she's making errors.
And she's looking like someone who's about to lose the game.
Yeah.
And we've seen that on a number of occasions, especially the big finals that she's been in and lost.
Yeah. 2 World Championship finals, 2 consecutive years, 2013, 2014. No. Oh, goodness me, I thought that was perfect, but it was called long. No, there's a challenge. Oh, I don't believe that.
That's to break the rhythm of Saina, I suspect, because...
I thought that was definitely long.
Yeah.
Clearly long. Yeah, the fans saw that on the giant screen as well. It's a desperation challenge. So they've both used up 1 challenge now. Yeah, it's 10-5. Surely, isn't it? Didn't the umpire just say 9-5?
Yeah.
10-5, yeah. Corrected herself. We're all good now. Yeah, Chinese coach is looking a little bit nervous, especially Jin Jin. Oh, service fault call.
And now she moved her foot.
One for racket not pointing in a downward direction, 1 for moving her foot. Let's have a look at this. Yeah.
That's right.
Is right.
But I mean, if that was enforced, Lindan, he wouldn't be able to launch a serve because he's stepping on the line every time.
Well, he was called for that during the Malaysian Premier Super Series earlier this year. Oh, that's a challenge. That's clearly wide. There's no question. Yeah, that's wide.
Yeah. It's disappointing linesmanship.
Yeah. So the mid-game interval, same score line, same score difference, I should say, only this time in favour of the defending champion, Saina Nehwal, at 5-point advantage.
Very precise and very insisting, Vimal Kumar. He's got the plan figured out.
Yeah.
trying his best to convey it to Saina. Did a good job in between the games.
He always gives his player a little pat on the back before he leaves. It's bewildering in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, how can she have been so much in command in that opening game? Only 16 minutes to win it 21-12 and look so lost as to what she should be doing here in the second.
Yeah.
Yes. Now that is nice. I like that. Slice shot, keeping it straight, and the racket head, which is slicing the shuttle, giving it a glancing blow. The racket head comes through quickly, and therefore your opponent thinks it's going to be.
Yeah, it's really close to Saina. It's just that her point of gravity is directed somewhere else, so she can't get it, even though it's close.
Wrong choice or shot from Saina Nehwal.
It's long.
Wide and long. Wow. Goodness me. Now there seems to be belief back with Xuerui.
Yeah.
This is a good rally. Oh,
Well
brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. I guess the coaches have said something like, well, cover the front court because Saina isn't playing too much backcourt. When she's playing backcourt, play downwards. Or if you're in a bad position, just play a high clear and cover the front court. Again, because she'll most likely play downwards.
And it's interesting that, yeah, that was good defense, wasn't it? That an awful lot of her downward shots now has gone wide as Xuerui comes back level. Her downward shots are not full pace.
No, no.
They're all angled. They're
Just
all
stay in balance.
Yeah, played with disguise. Six of the last 7 points. Seven of the last 8 points now. Overdone it.
think you're right about the lack of practice, Jill. There's some really big mistakes.
Yeah, when not under pressure.
Yeah. What a fantastic shot.
That's unbelievable. The disguise on that. And normally we talk about taking it early to get disguise. Actually took about shoulder height. Little call of come on from Saina Nehwal.
Yeah. I still feel that Xuerui should win this in 2 games, but the unknown factor is the mistakes.
Yeah.
The big mistakes that are creeping in, and I must say that if this should go to 3 game, I have a hard time seeing her win it. Because what if Saina had played this more attacking style from the beginning of the match?
That's a good block. Yeah, good rally. Hit the floor first anyway, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Wide.
going out.
She's up the pace as well. Xuerui moving faster now.
Yeah, that's what you were talking about, isn't it?
11.
That ability to do that.
Yeah, yeah. Seems like she were a little bit content after the first game.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
oh, it's going to be easy.
Oh, yes.
And when she plays this fast, she doesn't make that many mistakes. It's if the pace goes down, then they creeps in. And she's got too much time to think about what should I do.
I'll make that 12 of the last 15 points to Xuerui.
Yeah, that's been from 0 to hero here in the second part of the second game.
Two points away, Xuerui, from regaining the title. Oh yes, that's brilliant. Oh, this is absolutely extraordinary. 14 of 17 points to stand on the verge of victory. 5 match point opportunities. Unbelievable. 15 of 18 points from 6-12 down. Xuerui wins back the title that she won in 2012 and 2013. She wins the final against last year's champion in 39 minutes. 21-12, 21-15. And all credit to Xuerui, because both you and I, Steen, thought she went off the boil at one stage there.
Yeah.
Saina Nehwal's going to have to ask some questions. You've got to go back to 2012, last time she had a victory over Xuerui. You need to look at the tactics, and there were glimpses in that final that they knew what tactics should be employed. But their confirmation, 21-12, 21-15 in 39 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Victor Cup Women's Singles Award Ceremony of Thaihot China Open 2015, part of the MetLife BWF World Superseries premiere, will start shortly. Please welcome the winners.
各位领导、各位来宾、观众朋友们，泰国2015年中国毛球公开赛微克托杯女子分打单枪赛事现在开始，有请获奖运动员入场。
So the players are led forward for the women's singles prize presentation.
The runner-up is Saina Nehwal from India.
Last year's champion, Saina Nehwal, this year beaten in the final by the former champion.
The winner is Xuerui from China.
Xuerui, a third China Open title, and a third in 4 years.
Represented by Mr. Yao Yini, Deputy Secretary of Fuzhou Municipal Committee of the Communist Party of China, Major of the Fuzhou Municipal People's Government.
有请中共福州市委委书记、市人民政府市长杨明先生为获奖运动员颁发奖杯。 So
for a third time this year, Saina Nehwal settles for second best. And for a second time this year, Xuerui is champion. And it's the second Super Series title for Xuerui. And it also happens to be a second Premier Super Series title because she won the Denmark Super Series, defended her title in Odense. And now in Fuzhou, also the champion.
Will be presented by Mr. George Chen, CEO of MetLife China.
有请中美联台上对人手保险公司首席执行官韩晨先生为获奖运动员颁发吉祥物。
A 14th career Super Series title for Xuerui.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to present the contribution awards to honorable sports of Thaihot China Open 2015, part of the MetLife BWF World Superseries Premier. Let's welcome Mr. Wang Qisen and Mrs. Li Jun, the representatives of Thaihot Group and leading company.
各位领导、颁奖嘉宾、观众朋友们，接下来我们要向赞助商颁发太太高一演员中国羽毛球开赛目前奖，有请赞助商太球品牌李明参赛代表上场，有请参赛队代表王启先生、李明中国体育女性参赛代表李军女士上台。
Now, let's welcome Mr. Yang Yini, Deputy Secretary of Fuzhou Municipal Committee of the Communist Party of China, Major of the Fuzhou Municipal People's Government, to the representatives of Thaihot Group and leading company.
让我们热烈的掌声欢迎中共国委委副书记、市人政府市长杨一先生为本次赛事的赞章太太球品牌李明中国体育女性公司颁发贡献奖。
Please go to floor.
请嘉宾们合影留念。请嘉宾在赞章上对场。
Ladies and gentlemen, the finals of men's singles will start soon. Let's welcome the technical officers.
接下来要进行的是男单单打决赛，有请体育观战的入场。
So 3 of our finals complete and 3 titles going to China. It is